I scrolled by this story on my Instagram the other day and thought, oh my god, we're seriously not here again, are we? Because in the 1960s, famed astronomer Carl Sagan argued that if we can understand dolphins enough, they should have a cetacean chair at the United Nations. And as we know, that experiment ended with one of the researchers manually releasing a male dolphin. So let's recap the story, shall we? In the 1960s, there was a growing interest in potentially contacting alien life. Not that there wasn't before, but technology was finally catching up to the point where we were maybe going to be able to hear signals from alien planets or alien races thanks to radio astronomy. On the other end of the science spectrum was Dr. John C. Lilly, a biologist who was working with dolphins. He was really interested in how they communicate with one another, and he suggested that dolphins could actually maybe be an analog for starting to understand how aliens talk. Because we don't speak Dolphinese, but maybe if we could start to understand their communication, once we got signals from alien planets, we could maybe start to understand how they communicate. Frank Drake and Carl Sagan were on board with this, and actually NASA partially funded John C. Lilly creating a dolphin house. The dolphins lived in a bottom flooded part of this house that was fed by seawater with tides going in and out. The doctors could work upstairs and they didn't live there. But one of the researchers working on this program, Margaret Howe Lovett, wanted to spend a lot more time with the dolphins because she thought it would be better to help them learn to communicate and she could understand them better herself. She chose a young dolphin named Peter, and she actually fully moved into the dolphin house. Peter had his own place to live with Margaret, who worked on a suspended desk and slept in a suspended bed so that she would never be without him. The thing was, she discovered that he was a juvenile and that 1 hour a week with the other female dolphins was not enough to release the growing sexual urges. She realized that he was so distracted he couldn't focus on their lessons, so had to do something to take care of it. And what she did was take care of him manually. The program never bore any real fruit. Lilly lost his funding and the dolphin house was closed. I did a whole YouTube video on this program. The link's in my description if you do want to watch it, but just saying, didn't we learn from last time that this maybe isn't the best idea?